Welcome back to my channel, guys. I am so excited for today's video. As you guys saw by the title, we'll be doing the TBR prompt jar chooses my November reads. I know we are a little bit early, but I'm going to be on vacation next week, and so I won't be able to, if you don't know. So I'm going on a cruise, and I don't like to preset the videos to upload automatically, because if anything goes wrong or if anything's not right, I can't fix it. And so I honestly like to have the time to just cut away from everything, and yeah, to actually go off the grid almost. So that's kind of how I'm doing it this time. So I decided to post this video earlier instead of doing it later because I know we all love it, and so I definitely want to get it done before November starts so that I already have everything set, we're ready, we're prepared for the month, because I'll be getting back kind of in the beginning of November, so it'll be fun. So I'm really excited about it, but I obviously wanted to let you guys know that. I don't even know if I said first, if you guys like TBR jars, if you guys like talking about books, if you guys like all the nerdy things, and definitely give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get started. Any questions, let me know. I do want to mention too, really quick, so you can see there are a couple of different colors in here. So I did go through and redo the prompts again. A lot of them are the same. Some of them I just added a couple more fun ones from other videos I was watching in October. But the orange ones are still the fall prompts, so I just made them orange so it was easier to see. And then the blue prompts are actually some specific books and specific authors. So some of these authors I have multiple books of, so I thought it'd be fun. Higher chance of getting those off my TBR card because that probably should not, I should probably try not to do that, but we have a couple repeats. So hopefully we can kind of get a couple colors in here. But let's go ahead and pull prompt number 1. Shake it up. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, a book with chapter titles. I did change the colors, the pen colors on the papers, but they don't really mean anything. It's just kind of to spice it up. A book with chapter titles. A book with chapter titles. What book do I want to read? I'm so sorry, but I'm definitely more in the mood for romance this right now, because I just read so many. I'm almost burnt out from fantasy. I'm so sorry. I know, how horrible. Okay, so we have two very different contenders here. I think I chose the first book in the series the last time I did this, got this prompt. So this is Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. I don't know, I've been getting an itch to read this recently. I just don't know if I'll keep that itch, you know what I mean? For a whole month. And so I'm also I really want to read this. The thing with this one, I feel like there are other prompts that could push me to get this one too. You know what I think we're gonna do? I think we're gonna go with Things We Hide from the Light. I honestly want to finish, I want to finish so many more series before the end of the year, so I'm gonna try to finish this if I can. Obviously that might not be the case, but we're gonna try our best. So we're gonna go with Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score for a book with chapter titles. All right. I'm gonna close my eyes. What does that say? Okay, there we go. Fantasy romance. A fantasy romance. We obviously have 20 bajillion options. Okay, I'm torn between these two. I don't know if Assistant to the Villain technically is fantasy romance though, but I know it's gonna be super short, quick, and fun. So I would have to look that up, but I think I'm gonna actually go with, just gonna put it there, but I think I'm actually gonna go with The Ever King by L.J. Andrews because I really want to read this, and it also is I don't want to say short and sweet, but it's a good size fantasy romance because it's, fantasy romance because it's not too hefty, and I'm really excited about this. So I had read the first book in the series that comes before this, and it wasn't I wasn't obsessed. I didn't need to read a 9-book series, you know what I mean? So I was you know what, it's fine, I'll just jump to this one, and which is a lot of people are doing anyway, and yes, fingers crossed. I thought this also was a duology, but apparently it's a 4-book series, from what I've seen. But again, I could be wrong. I obviously don't have all the facts straight. So we're gonna go with The Ever King as book 2 by L.J. Andrews. Okay. Ugh, I want to get a colored one. It's fine. Are you kidding me? remove one book, choose a new prompt. Remove one book, choose a new prompt. Okay, I think we kind of have to remove things we hide from the light because I really want to read the Ever King. So we're gonna remove that and choose a new prompt. Okay. Oh gosh. I want to try to get a color one, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Choose the next book in a series. Choose the next book in a series. Okay. Oh, I think we're gonna go with that one. Per usual, we have plenty of options, but again, for my romance taste or short book taste, we have these two options. So we have Collided by Lauren Asher. This is book 2 in the Dirty Air series. Honestly, these are both book 2 in their series. This is the second book in the Senior Year Adventures book, but it's also like book 7 in the Percy Jackson world. But I think we're gonna go with Collided by Lauren Asher. I swear I want to pick this and I'm probably gonna pick it, but I just know that there are other prompts that will also fit for that one. So I'm like holding out. But I'm so excited about this book. I really just, again, need the motivation to read it. And so this is perfect motivation to read this. I really loved the first book in this series, so I'm hoping that this one's just as good. This is Liam and Sophie, which we met both these characters in the first book, so I feel like it could be good. So this is actually book 2 on my TBR. Gosh. All right, let's see. Oh, good. Yeah. All right, so we got a book with orange or brown on the cover. A book with orange or brown on the cover. So obviously these are my fall prompts. Orange or brown. Hello. This one has some brown, but oh, this one doesn't really have orange. It only has orange on, like, I guess that's kind of the cover, but it's not really orange, which I really need to get this book on my TBR as well. But obviously this one has been chosen quite a few times. It really wants to get on the TBR, and I'm not complaining. I'm very excited about this. These are very cozy, like very just perfect for fall. And so we're gonna go with this one. This is Percy Jackson. This is the Wrath of the Triple Goddess. This is the second book. So basically Percy, Annabeth, and Grover are trying to get Percy some letters of recommendation for college, and each recommendation requires a quest, and so each recommendation and each quest will be one of the books. So the first one, he got his first letter. This is the second letter, and I'm so excited about it. I love this world. These are just like the best characters, and Rick Riordan is an icon. The man, the myth, the legend. And I feel like that's like brown, burnt orange for sure, so. All right, let's see. Ooh. Oh, crap. Okay, we'll go with this one. A book with a 2-word title. So a 2-word title. Okay. Red Queen. We literally have so many options. We have like Fractured Freedom, Golden Sun, which these both were on last month's TBR. Just ignore those. Funny Feelings. But I think I'm gonna go between these. I don't think I want to quite read Wild Love. Or do I want to read Wild Love? Oh no. I don't think I want to read Red Queen quite yet. Like I said, I'm just not in the fantasy mood, and YA fantasy is just definitely not going to do it for me. Obviously, we have the whole month, so maybe at the end of the month, but hopefully we can read all the books and then have some time for extras if I need to. But I also really want to get The Match by Sarah Adams on my TBR because it's short, it's sweet, it's going to be quick paced. But now I really want to read Wild Love. Oh, crap. I think we're going to go with Wild Love because I just put myself in the mood to read this. Oh gosh, I want to read this so bad. I wanted the other book is out already, so I could continue it like another month if I wanted to. But then I think the third book comes out sometime in the beginning of the new year, I feel like, so it's not far away. So I feel like it's a good pacing. I don't know. So I think we're gonna choose Wild Love by Elsie Silver. 2-word title? Wild Love? Yeah. This is the first book in the Rose Hill series. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I just finished the Chestnut Spring series and like my heart ripped out of my chest. I think this is Small Town too. I think it is Small Town, but I think it's not cowboys. I think it's just, I don't know, regular people. Okay, right now we have 2 fantasies, 2 romances, okay? Let's see. A book with the character name in the title. See, a book with a character name in the title. Percy Jackson would have counted because Percy Jackson and the blah 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 blah, Wrath the Triple Goddess. But I don't think I have any other one, to be honest. Okay, literally none of these. I'm thinking about those. So like the Dagger and the Flame, I'm sure like that's kind of not a nickname, but like she's the dagger, he's the flame, or vice versa. But I actually think we're gonna go with assistant to the villain because the chapter names, like that's what I was looking earlier, it says the villain. So it doesn't say his name. And so I think his name is just the villain. And so I think we're gonna have to go with it because I don't have any other options and I really want to read this anyway, so it's fine. Again, I feel like this is the perfect season for this book. It's gonna be short and sweet. The second book is out already as well, so if I want to like continue, I could. I don't know how many books are in this series, but I'm really excited to get through this. I was not in on the hype, and then when the second book came out, I was like having major FOMO. So we're gonna go with assistant to the villain. This has the character name in the title. We're just gonna make it work. Okay, that's 5 books. I think we're gonna choose 8 and then assess the situation. I've been reading the past 2 months. I've read about 8 books on my TBR, so I can average about 8, but like I like having the variety of 10, but I also like the completioner in me to finish my TBR, but I'm like, I don't know. It's a balance. Ooh, an orange prompt. Okay, good. Oh gosh. It says a book with monsters. A book with monsters. It's like when I write these, I try to look at my cart and I'm like, do I actually have one? And so I don't know for sure. I feel like this book could have monsters, but I'm not entirely sure. Like a lot of these fantasies, it's like some of them, there's just a villain, not necessarily a monster. But I do know that Bonded by, so this is Broken by Daylight. I always say the wrong name, but this is Beast of Briar book 4 by Elizabeth Helen. I know that in this series, there are like, they're evil, they're monsters, basically. There's monster kind of thing that are hard to describe, but then there's also like little freaking monster, like, they're not like trolls. I think they are actually trolls. And then I think they like eat people. So whatever. We're gonna go with Bonded by, oh my gosh, Broken by Daylight. I really want to read this book, so honestly, it's perfect. It's a chunker though, so I'm gonna have to like, hopefully I'll be getting the mood for a decent sized fantasy romance, but I do want to read this book. So this is a book with monsters. Percy Jackson also could have been a book with monsters. I knew it, but I didn't have any other brown covers, so let's go with another one. I kind of want to get a blue prompt. All right, let's see what this says. Intimidating read. No. An intimidating read. Okay, I'm looking because I'm like, intimidating could mean a lot of things for a lot of people, and size isn't always the most intimidating read for me or thing for me. Definitely YAs can be super intimidating for me because I just know that I don't love a lot of YA books, and so it's just like, but I also have to say like third person books are very intimidating for me because I always go in like not expecting not to like it, but like being more skeptical because I know it's in third person, and so those are always intimidating. And so I believe, honestly though, this one is YA and third person, I believe. Let me make sure, let me read it. Yeah, this one looks like it's in third person and YA. So actually, I think we're gonna go with The Wild Huntress for an intimidating read. I'm nervous, you guys. The back does sound like interesting. This is also could potentially be love triangle, which I also don't love either. So I'm like, all around, this is very intimidating. So let's go with this one. I'm honestly not sure what this is about, Every 5 years, two kingdoms take part in a wild hunt. Joining is a bloody risk, and even the best hunter can suffer the most gruesome fates. Still, hundreds gamble their lives to participate, all vying for the hunt's life-changing prize, a magical wish granted by the other king. Ooh, okay. I'm a little bit more excited about this. It's gonna probably take me a while to get in the mood for this, but it's an intimidating read. It makes sense, so we're gonna go with The Wild Huntress. Okay, we're gonna try to pull, I'm just gonna pull them out. I'm just gonna shuffle around these blue prompts. Again, some of them are specific books, some of them are specific authors, so I'm hoping to get one of two authors in here, or one of two books. We'll see, but let me just pull one out of here. Okay, let's go with that one. Oh no, I'm scared. Lucy Score! Lucy Score. That's literally what I wanted because I really want to get Fall into Temptation on my TBR. So it is a little series, but I haven't read the first book and I don't think it matters that much. But it's a romantic comedy, so I'm like excited for it. It's obviously giving fall, so like I kind of have to read it in November. It's short. It should be super fun and fresh. So we're gonna go in with Fall into Temptation. I'm actually so excited about this. Okay, that's what I needed in my life. That's what I needed in my life. The only other book I really want to get on there is The Match. But let's pull one more prompt and then we'll see. Go from there. Okay, come on, don't fail me now. Okay. Oh my gosh, yes. It says a book you can finish in a day. Obviously, I can finish that book in a day, sweetie, because this one's less than 300 pages. It's gonna be such a quick read. Oh, it's 303 pages. Oh my gosh. Actually, that's an excerpt from the next book, so it's less than 300 pages. 290 pages. I could absolutely finish this in a day. Do I have to? No, but I'm probably gonna, because it's gonna be short and sweet. I'm so excited about this book. I honestly don't know what season this takes place, but I'm just in the mood for these, like quick, entertaining, fun and fresh. Sarah Adams makes such cute romance books. These just should be closed door because these are still her backlist. She just redid the cover, so I'm very excited about this one. I wouldn't complain to getting The Enemy, which is the second one. I have it on the bottom shelf on this, but honestly, we're just gonna leave the fate up to the Lord and this TBR, next TBR prompt. Oh my gosh, another blue. I'm scared now. Oh my gosh. You know, that's okay. We needed a bad book. This is not a bad book. This is The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Okay, by Victoria Aveyard. Yeah, this is not a bad book. I don't mind at all. I just am scared to read this. I've heard mixed reviews on this, and it is YA, but honestly, I have so many YA books on my shelf, like I'm gonna have to read them. So it is good. It's a good not what I wanted kind of prompt. You know what I mean? That's the point of these prompts, is that it's pushing you to read books you would not choose on your own. So it really is good. So we got Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. The TBR cart was like perfectly arranged to kind of like squeeze all the books in there. But we might have to put like an extra book or two on the top shelf, which is fine. It's fine. I was gonna say something else, I don't remember, but I also wanted to add that last month we did choose some rereads, and I kind of hated that. That was the stupidest decision ever, so we're not doing that again. Not again. Not very smart. But first book we have is The Wild Huntress, and this is an intimidating read. It's by Emily Lloyd Jones. Then we have The Ever King by L.J. Andrews. This is a fantasy romance. Then we have Broken by Daylight by Elizabeth Helen. This, I know it, it's here, is a book with a monster with monsters. It's like, it could be, it could count as like the villain in this book is also a monster, but I know for a fact there are like those little troll monsters that are like Apparently it's horrible. Then we have Assistant to the Villain. This is a book with a character name in the title. Again, it looks like he is referred to as the villain, so we're gonna count it because I honestly had no other option and I really want to read this. But this is by Hannah Nicole Meyer. Remember what I wanted to say. I ended up only buying 6 books this month, and one of them was completely free. I paid $0.00 for that book, and so I feel like I pat myself on the back because if you guys saw my coffee chat, you know that I only wanted to buy 5 books. I only wanted to buy 5 books for money purposes, not necessarily for book purposes. And so because I got the 6th book free, I'm counting that as a win. I'm so excited. But it's not all of them are here yet. Some of them are coming eventually, and I didn't want to put them on the cart quite yet. I know, but I have obviously all these reads that need to be read first, to be completely honest with you. All right, then we have Percy Jackson. This is the Wrath of the Triple Goddess. This is a book with orange or brown on the cover. It has both, definitely a fall book. Then we have Collided by Lauren Asher. This is Choose the Next Book in a series. I'm so excited about this book. I feel like it's going to be so good. I don't know what season F1 is, but I still feel like that's giving fall vibes a little. Yeah, I don't know. Then we have The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. This was one of those blue prompts that picked this book for me. Hopefully we love it. I feel like, again, it's like could go 50-50. I've heard people love it, and I've heard people who really don't like it. So I don't know, but hopefully we're in the love it category. I don't mind. I want to love it. I do. This was not on my radar at all, but we ended up choosing Next Wild Love by Elsie Silver. This is a book with a 2-word title, and I'm honestly so excited about it. So honestly, it's fine that we got it, but I was not expecting it to be on this TBR, but we're gonna go with it. Then we have The Match by Sarah Adams. This is a book that I could finish in a day, and I absolutely can. I really wanted to get this book on here, so I'm very excited about it. I don't know the vibes, maybe spring-ish, but I don't care. I just want something short and sweet and cute and enjoyable, so we're going with that one. And then last but not least, we have Fall into Temptation by Lucy Score. This is a blue prompt, so it had me choose a Lucy Score book, and I'm so excited. I did have options, but I wanted to read this one so bad. It's a short Lucy Score. Yeah, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know it's, again, a little bit early, but hopefully you guys don't mind. I'm so excited. This is honestly a good stack because it's exactly what I'm in the mood for. You guys will have to motivate me to read The Red Queen, to be honest, though. I need a little bit of motivation, but yes, let me know what books you're reading next month. I'm sure you haven't picked yet, but when you do, let your girl know for sure. And yes, I will see you in my next one. Bye, nerds.